You got the pictures out there. You got the whole fam.
Yeah, man, we like it. We love that the family.
We are back here on the Flex Zone, in between the Zone Flex Talk, as we're here. Segment number 2. We've been teasing it for the past week or so. Very special guest, connection to one of our own, one of our founders, Cravante.
Yes.
You one of your people this week.
Yes. This is a beloved family member of mine. My little brother. Watched him grow up. We used to hoop back in the day a little bit. Just a little bit, but he made it a lot farther than I did. I'll tell you that much. Wow.
Oh, look at that
team.
We official over here. Got the whole.
I got him.
Got the whole.
Number 3, Mandell Quigley, a.k.a. Dell.
Let's give it up for Mandell. He's here. You know what? They love you so much. We even got a bio, so I'm going to read it.
That's
all
right.
your accolades, all your great stuff, so all the family can hear it. So, Dell, humble basketball player, led many teams and individuals to prosper, including past couple years. Y'all been what? State champs, in the playoffs, deep runs?
Back-to-back state champ appearances?
Yeah,
What?
that's
You even had D come out there, so you know it's real.
right.
Oh, yeah, he was at the Douglas game.
You not only kill it on the court, you kill it in the classroom. Grades on point, so shout out to you as well with that. You graduated from Fairmont Heights, not too far, with a 4.2. How do you get a 4.2?
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Like,
Impossible.
That's
It's impossible. What that thing?
That's incredible.
He can't even explain it.
Can't explain
AP
that.
classes. All right, what was your favorite class?
Let's see. I say my English class, my AP Lit.
Now, how huge is that, man?
That teacher, he had a connection with me, like on and off the court,
Gotcha.
like in the classroom, not even in the classroom. Like he's like a frat brother, so like his motive and drive and like connection. He's like a young teacher, so that just
That's always good.
brings the connection. Yeah.
Got you. 4.2, man. Awarded through his tenure. Where can we start? Principals list, most valuable player, all-time assist leader, academic scholarships. So much great stuff. State champion, 2 regional championships in back-to-back years, 2017, 2018. We got the slideshow here. Played for AAU. Which AAU teams? Because there's so many of them now.
DC Premier.
Oh, that's a good team.
Okay, yeah, Premier's good. Yeah, Premier's really
Played with South County before that. Then I played with was it Official Ink Bombers? That was when I was real young, when I like first started.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. You've been also recruiting kids, so you are a point guard. You getting people to other people to play, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
what's up.
That brings the Fairmont.
Got you. Doing stuff in the church, the community. You're doing it all. Just so much. Some of the accolades, like I said, 2012 MVP South County 11 undefeated. 2010, 2011 ICE IOU champs. 2010, 2011 Big Shots Fall League. 2011 Ocean City Classic Medal. Outstanding achievement and dedication in basketball.
Like, we've never had somebody with a bio this long
Just
before.
lit.
This is
That's
crazy.
lit.
Like,
It's a lit
I mean, it's just you doing it all, man. Dell, we appreciate you coming out. We know you got a lot going on. Thank you for stopping by the Flex Zone.
No problem.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
So, everybody wants to know if they don't already. High school's over.
Right.
Where would you be taking your talents in the fall? We know you're gonna be playing ball. Where you gonna be heading to?
I'll be heading to Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach, Florida.
You heard that? Daytona Beach.
Hot.
Shout out to every guy down in Bethune.
Hot.
HBCU.
Yes, sir.
I love it. HBCU, I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. What made you pick Bethune?
First I want to get away. Like, I feel like I could take my talents and
I told him to do that. I told him get
come
out of
out
here.
from like
Get out of here.
No surprise he ended up in Florida.
get that Florida taste of Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know, like they
Like
used to that, so it's like I could take my talents, give them some of my flavor, and add to this.
Lord, he said take my talents. Here we go.
So we can collab and do something big. And I feel like they just a home. Like their program for my major, which is exercise, health, and science. I feel like they got a good program for that. They just feel like a home. Like I love the heat. I love all of that. Like it's like the beach right there. So it's like I got my major in education and academics, then I got my fun to it. So it's like the social life and all that. I feel like I could get a lot of networks within that school.
Absolutely.
That like put me in the right direction. Like even without basketball type, you know.
Well,
That's
if
why I
you
chose that.
didn't know, we got Dell Quigley, brother of our own Cravante Hurd here on the Flex. If you want to talk to him, you can call him 301-429-WBJR. Say hi to him. Or you can hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Comment. So, You're going to Bethune-Cookman. Season's getting ready to start already. I mean, I know they don't
Sure.
start playing games till the fall, but practice coming up, right?
Yes, August 10th.
Man,
Got
You
like
excited?
1 month.
man, that's what, 4 weeks?
Right, that's right. That's literally right around the corner. Come
There's
on.
no off season, really, right?
Nah,
Nah, basketball, of course,
Oh,
not the
he's
all
ready.
season. Man, tell me, are you nervous?
nah.
What?
I can't be
Nah, he
nervous.
ready to go. That's all. That's all. He ready to go.
This is up.
Now, D, for those who may not have seen Dell play, you traveled to see a lot of his games. Give us a little scouting report. What do you consider him, and what do you think he translated to the next level?
I mean, Dell, he's very unselfish in my opinion. You know, he's dishing them dimes to white man and having them throw down. So remind me of a Jason Kidd type, like to go up and down the court. But hey, 10 assists is good as 10 points, right?
Yes, sir.
Say either way, but you know he's always about the W. Never,
doubt.
no matter
You are
how,
about that, yeah.
no matter how bad he thought he ever thought he was playing. 'Cause I've been to quite a few of his games, and he wasn't the happiest after, as far as individually is concerned. But if the team got a W,
Yeah.
it didn't. It didn't really matter. But I think his shot, his jumper comes and goes. But I think his handles, they called him ankle breaker. they called him ankle breaker.
He ran number 3, so it's only right.
I mean, it's only right.
Yeah.
He's always pass first. Pass first.
Yeah.
He shoots when he's open, but when his shot falls, seems like he's unstoppable.
He sounds like a Laker, like Lonzo Ball, right, D?
Oh, no, he's better than Lonzo. Let's not do that there now. He's better than Lonzo.
Oh, what do you think about Lonzo? Because they hog on him. You like him or
I'm
you
hard on
not a
him.
fan?
Yeah. He could be overrated at times. I mean, well, the youngest brother, but I mean, he not selfish, but out of the rookies that came in, he wasn't my.
What didn't float your boat?
Nah,
No.
it was more of a Donovan or
Right.
De'Aaron Fox.
Sound like your brother.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
Donovan
Fox,
Mitchell
that
over
was my man.
yeah,
coming in.
De'Aaron Fox, some series.
there. Yeah. De'Aaron Fox now got Bagley with him, so that would be
Yeah.
nice to watch.
Duke alumni.
Yeah,
that's
that would be
me.
a nice
Yeah.
little dime
My
piece.
favorite team.
Where's Dre?
I didn't okay that. I wasn't cool with that decision at all.
How long you been playing ball?
For like 9 to 10 years, since like 4th grade.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, Coach Chuck. All right, so we moved from Forestville, right? Not the best program. No,
Right.
no slight. Not the best. Transition to Fairmont Heights. How was that? How was that recruiting process going from one school to the next?
I mean, at first, like when we heard the news that Forestville was closing, everybody was like, dang, where we gonna go? I mean, I was about to head to Wise because, I mean, I was in contact with the coach and he was like, yeah, come on over, see, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm thinking of that. And then I know if Fairmont comes, and I'm like, Fairmont? Oh, we got them out the way. Like, we got them out the way twice, put them out 2nd round playoffs. And I'm like, nah, they some trash. We can't go there. We like, what we gonna do? And then after that, so in the transition, we go to like a few workouts. And it's like my group coming from Forestville and then their group. So it's like we both distant.
Mhm.
So as we going, we running 5s. We busting them. Like, they ain't really have no impact on us except for one dude. He was like, his name Key. He like 6'4". He was the only one giving us bump, little lefty. He got some height, he be banging and stuff like that. But at first it was kind of bumpy. Like, me and him bump heads. Because, like, I threw a oop, he didn't catch it. Then he got mad when I didn't throw the oop the next time. So, like, we get the rapping going back and forth. I'm like, dude, switch teams. Like, switch teams, let's go at it. He didn't want to do that. So, it was bumpy at first, but then everything started to click. Like, dudes started, like, hanging out outside of school. We started going on moves, stuff like that. And then, like, people started spending the night over each other's house. You know it's real when you, like, spend the night over
Start
people's
doing
house.
that,
That's
right.
real time.
When you go in their fridge and it's cool.
It's like,
yeah,
no,
it's
yeah,
all
I
right.
got
it's
you.
like one of those type relationships. But now it's like we all built that, like, brotherhood type mentality and, like, aspect of it. So it's like, it's real cool. Like, it ain't no shade or nothing. Like, y'all came over here and made the team. I mean, we used to hear that a lot at the start. Like, without y'all, we would never won the championship, stuff like that. I'm like, nah, all of us pitched into this type. You feel me? Because it was like 5 of us that came over there, stuff like that. I mean, it was bumpy, but now it's smooth. Like, I hang out with them without my Forestville people, stuff like that. So it's like real cool.
So, how you feel about y'all journey 2017, getting to the States, beating Nevis in there? and
It was-
getting the trophy, man.
It was unbelievable at first. I mean, like, cause we both was two losing programs. Like, we never made it past regionals or if that. Like, we never made it past third round. Like, they never made it past second round.
That's true.
So like them making history for that was like our history. And then it's like us making it past regionals because we always used to lose to Surrattsville. So it's like that right there made the point. Like, all right, we can actually get here. Like from the jump, we knew we was beating teams, but they wasn't in our conference, so we didn't have to worry about them. So it's like we beat them, it's cool, but we had to worry about the team like Surrattsville and stuff like that. Surrattsville friendly teams like that.
Yeah.
That had seniors fully loaded, and then this year you got Douglas bumped down to 1A. So it's like, but I mean, it was tough. It wasn't easy, by no chance. I mean, it was people that was unexperienced around the league, but we all was clicking. I mean, just like us, we had to find our chemistry, but we found it early, which I felt was kind of a bonus, because they like, dang, how y'all gonna click with them when y'all just met? Everybody, the news getting around PG, like, oh, Forestville and all them linked, but it was like, our chemistry we had on the court was something serious. So like us winning regionals, that game was tough. We won by like 5-7 points. Our big man like set a charge that was clutch. He hit 2 free throws, I hit 2 free throws, and it was like that's what sealed it for real. But after that, us going in, I felt like everybody going to University of Maryland, we like, nah, bro, we ain't come this far just to say we played it. We was like having that mentality, like, we want to win and establish something right here. So that was really how it was. I mean, semifinals was tough too. I mean, the whole journey was tough. Like, even without the teams we had to play, like, practice was hectic. Like, you ain't leaving good. Like, what's the move? It's like, nah, we going to the crib is the move. That's how tired we was. It was
That's
like,
right.
You ain't got time to do nothing else. That's how that, like, it was hectic.
Tell me, Coach Chuck, how big was his role in all this, from y'all coming together from Forestville to giving y'all a winning culture, a winning atmosphere? Just tell me a couple of things about him.
First and foremost, he know what he talking about. Like, he might say it different ways or come off different ways, but the man know what he talking about. Like, he got a lot of connects, not even just in high school. It's like with AAU, he got a lot of connects, and like even when he was playing ball, he could have played in the NBA, and he had a lot of connects, but his injuries and stuff like that. But I mean, he played a huge role in it, because without him and this lady named Miss P, who was like our mother in school, without them two, I mean, like I said, we would have been all going separate ways. But like, he played a huge role in it, because like, he taught us like certain stuff that the Forestville program didn't teach us. I mean, they was about basketball, but like at Fairmont, the grades issue was like really something serious, because like, you know, Forestville in the hood and stuff like that, and it's like that academic lifestyle wasn't really where it was supposed to be. And the same at Fairmont, like they said, my 9th grade and 10th grade year. So it was like his academic portion of it played a huge role in it. Like, it changed some of the players on my team grades and stuff, like in the classroom. Like, it was really determination. Like, he let us know flat out, I could care less about basketball. It's about your grades and us becoming successful. Like, he want to see us successful and stuff like that. But I mean, he played a huge role. Like, without him, half of the stuff and like my opportunity and stuff like that, I feel like wouldn't be there without him. Like, some of the looks and stuff that I was getting. So yeah, I really appreciate him for that.
Talk about how tough this area is in high school basketball. You got Wise, Fairmont Heights, of course, Potomac, Central.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go down the list, man. These are some tough, Oxon Hill, tough teams.
This league, I feel like, I mean, I don't know for certain what other counties and how their league is with competition, but I feel like our league is like the high level competition league. Because, like, you got Wise. Like, we played Wise in the county championship this year.
Tough game.
That was a tough game. Like,
tough.
Our coach, I mean, they used to tell us not look ahead, but, like, at a certain point, we knew, like, that we was about business, so we knew we wasn't going to be as cocky going into the game, like, we about to beat them, let's just worry about Wise. But, like, once we got the news we was playing Wise, we knew what was going on. Like, And then with Potomac, I haven't beat them since my 9th grade year. Like coming in the high school, I only beat them we played them one time this year, which was my senior year, and we beat them. It was a tough game too. That game was packed.
Yeah, I think y'all beat them by a bucket, right?
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 points. Yeah, and that game was tough. Like the league, like you don't really got no scrubs around the league. Like I feel like the 2018 class and like down, it's some bump. It ain't even it's a cakewalk now because you got teams like Oxon Hill will play like Surrattsville. Yeah. Surrattsville end up winning when everybody voting on Oxon.
Yeah.
You got us playing like Potomac, for instance. Everybody doubting us.
Potomac, Potomac is huge. Y'all was underdogs going to that.
Yeah, we got like I know them. A lot of our teammates know them personally. Like we hoop with them outside of like us going at it. Like it's like at a gym we hoop. Like them, they got some ballers over there. Like they got some hoopers. And then like the league is tough.
We didn't even mention Bladensburg, which when I seen them in January wasn't on top of their game. They got on the run, got all the way out to the 4A finals, man, and lost to Perry Hall. That was
they got a kid named Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel Obadipo. Oh man, yes.
Something serious. He like tough, little solid big man. He got a little all around game. Yeah, because we used to practice with them. Matter of fact, we used to go like half and half. We used to like scrimmage with them. We scrimmaged up PG this year because we practiced on the college court. Like last year we did it so we could get used to the college court.
Right.
Practice at PG, Bowie State. Practice up there. That's when Potomac went last year. We practiced up there with them. But yeah, Blade, something serious too. I mean, like I said, it's not no cakewalk around the league this year, as I would say. I mean, last year was tough too. You got a couple of 2017 dudes that could really hoop. And then like this year, all like my class 2018 hoopers.
That's a fact. That's a fact. No, that's a fact. Right. And I mean, even with PG County, Baltimore, Baltimore is really solid. I mean, they had a clean sweep of the of 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, which was tough because I was telling D, I was watching. I was like, Fairmont, there's nobody messing with y'all in y'all conference, like in y'all region.
We waiting for Dunbar.
I'm like, and we waiting for Dunbar at this point because nobody is messing with y'all in that region. So
y'all beat Douglas. I knew that.
I was like, they smashed, and they gave Douglas had a higher seed.
Yeah, they had a home court.
Had a higher seed than y'all.
That's what I was saying. I mean, they had the higher seed, and we beat them twice.
Yeah. I was like, how did that happen?
And one time, the first time we beat them by 17, and this time we beat them, I think, by like 22. And we still got robbed. I'm like, dang, so we can't get home court advantage. And
but see, the number one seed was trash too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then with our regionals, we had to play friendly at Largo because for some reason, they never let us play at our home. Like we were supposed to play at our home for that regional championship.
That's crazy.
Ended up having to move that location to Largo High School. Had to play that there, so it's like, I don't know.
But it didn't matter because any gym, as long as it was a gym, y'all was better than the team y'all was playing. And I knew that, so I was like, Dunbar, that's what I'm waiting for because Dunbar was on the other side. I'm like, that's going to be the matchup because...
Some serious. I mean, that's the same thing with Poly. Poly's something serious with Potomac. I mean, they lost by 1 last year in the finals to Poly. They played them this year again and lost to them. That game was tough too. They drove all the way down here this time. But like we was all looking at Dunbar like ahead. Like our coach told us not to do it and stuff like that. But like with our group chat and stuff like that, with us just talking, we like, bro, they something serious. Like we watched the game. Dunbar and Poly go at it, and that game was tough.
Yeah, their regular season and their
we was like,
championship game.
Yeah, because I think they played twice.
They did.
We watched both of them games, and we was like, yeah, bro, we gonna have to worry about them because they actually bumped down because last year they was 2A. Yeah, so I heard that, and then I was like, yeah, some of them played on the circuit with me, and I was like, yeah, some of them got it, and they young. They got like a lot of...
One of their kids just transferred to St. Francis, Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They got a efficient little 10th grader big man who was putting in work on us. I mean, that was a tough game. We came short, but...
No, y'all fought hard, man.
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta give them their credit. They definitely deserve that one.
Now, you're a basketball fan.
Right.
Favorite team, favorite players you emulate, you patting your game after?
My favorite team, the Clippers.
Clippers.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Sorry.
God bless you.
Sorry.
Cavante, hold up the signs, Goofy.
God bless you.
I can't find it fast
God
enough.
bless you.
Oh, I can't
boy.
find it fast enough. I can't find it fast enough, man.
CP3.
So when he went
bless
up, I got
Yeah.
you.
I
So
mean,
you
I
just
was
stuck
like
with him
him.
even after he left.
Yeah, I was like him when he was at the Hornets, when he was in his prime.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, now, but he was doing numbers for the Rockets this past year. I mean, he be getting injured.
Yeah.
But
it's
that's
right on
what I
cue.
feel like.
It's right on cue.
I feel like it would have been more like competition for the Warriors if he was still in. I mean, he dropped off Curry a few times.
Yeah,
Was
that was
giving him-
payback.
Right.
That
That's what I
was
said.
payback. That was
He
payback.
did it
He like, he
twice.
just embarrassed me
back-to-back
last
games.
year and a half years.
He
I
had
gotta
to.
get
So
him.
I'm like, everybody going this game, like Curry can't check him. I'm like, first game, he goes off for 26 and 13. I'm like, dog, what? That's some good numbers compared to last year. He was getting 17 and 11.
Right.
I'm like, stats went up. And like, he doing his thing. So that's my favorite
You
man.
think he's staying in Houston or?
Yeah, he's standing in Houston.
Okay.
Trying to get LeBron.
So
That's
what do the
right.
Clippers
Recruitment
need?
Everything.
Everything.
I mean, we got Lou and
I
DeAndre,
do
but
got
I
some
think
good news.
DeAndre gonna be gone.
Lou won that 6-man of the
6
year
man,
tonight.
yep,
So
tonight.
that's good news.
Yeah, that's what I seen. Congrats to that man. You earned that.
I think DeAndre's out. Like he was
Yeah.
saying, I think he's gone.
I think he is too.
Because that was crazy how he left. He kind of left the first time, like
Yeah.
kind of half left with the
Yeah.
Dallas, and then came back. That was. I was like, yeah, he don't really want to be here.
When you do that, that loyalty.
Loyalty's done.
It's shut. Yeah, it's shut down.
Just playing to play at this point.
I got a quick question for you. Who inspires you and who are your role models?
Who inspires me? I say my mom and my brother. I mean, cause like my brother growing up with him in the house, it was like we totally two different people. Like for academics part of it, but like he was like growing up everybody plays sports, and it was like in my area everybody playing football and basketball. He was that type that played football. I mean, I played football too, but at a certain extent. It's like you got to focus on one. You feel me? So like him, he had bad grades and stuff. Almost getting kicked out, stayed back and stuff like that. So I felt like me like putting my mom through that again. I was like, nah, I didn't like seeing it. So it was like I gotta drive. I gotta be better than him. I gotta be better than my dad. And then I gotta cause I want to give back to her. So I'm like, that's who inspires me. So it's like every day, that's what I think about. Like I could care less. I mean, I want a lot of money, but I mean, usually people want a lot of money for like materialistic stuff. But like, I feel like once I get that money, it's like I'm giving back, because I feel like I'm gonna get reimbursed myself, and it's not even me looking at it for like that. But it's like I could care less if I get reimbursed. It's just like I feel like I'm a man once I do that. So it's like that's who inspires me. Like I say, CP3, like me and his story connects, because like he lost his grandfather and he scored 63 points for him, and it was like me losing my grandfather, we could connect on that. And then in the classroom, his GPA was like a 3.7, and then that was the same, he graduated with honors at Wake Forest. So it was like that's my goal going into college, like not even dealing with basketball, I want to graduate with honors. So like that's who else inspired me. Like I don't even know him. Like he don't even know me.
Right, of course.
You feel me? So it's like me looking outside. Like everybody could say they're a fan of his game, but I look at the background. Like me, when I first was like, because everybody could go with like LeBron, my favorite, Stephen Curry, when they popping and stuff. But like even when he was at Wake Forest, people ain't know him. I was like yay tall. I'm like, I like him. And then I started researching. I do my research first, and I'm seeing his background. I'm like, man, this dude kind of relate. So it was like that's who else inspired me. But yeah, I'd definitely say my mom and my brother. Other than that, like personal level.
Speaking of which, shout out to fam. You got the fam here.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
shout out.
family. Who we got here with us? Who we got here with us?
I got my mom, I got my aunt, I got my grandmother.
Shout out. Thank
Shout
y'all
out
for
to
coming.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Social
Yes.
media. And I got one more question, and we're going to get you out of there. Which social media so they can follow you?
At Reston Pops, RESTONPOPS.
So I spell it out for him.
That's on- that's
You
on-
got to spell it out for
You
him.
got
That's
to.
on Instagram
We'll put
and
it
Twitter.
on the Facebook so
On
people can
Twitter.
follow you. One last question. 1-on-1, who wins?
Me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is it close? Are you spotting them 7 and y'all playing the 8? Is that?
I don't
that
need a
type of
spot.
game?
I don't need a spot. I'm starting where he's starting.
I had to ask.
Hey, listen, man. He's way more in shape than I was. The last time I beat him, that was about 10 years ago, man. It was a while. That was a while ago.
Oh, man.
Nah, he probably got it now.
I was just at the gym before I came in.
Oh, see, he's still
Get no
working
shots
out.
up. He's coming. So, couple more weeks you'll be down in Bethune, but we appreciate
Yeah.
you stopping by the Flex Zone.
Definitely, man.
I know your brother's elated beyond words.
Yes.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you having your family. Any last thoughts, last thing you want to say before we
Say
get you out
thank
here?
y'all for having me here. I mean, I'm
Appreciate you.
appreciative
That's huge, man.
for y'all to invite
We
me.
love having you.
Yeah,
Appreciate you. It's only the beginning, right?
yeah, only.
It is.
Shout out. And like I said, staying in the HBCU community, so we'll be seeing you
Yeah.
a lot more. We always going to have you back on the show.
Yeah, no
Sir.
doubt.
Oh, and shout out to Sister Mercedes,
Yeah.
the whole fam, Pops,
Shout out.
all of y'all, man.
Shout
Y'all,
out Fairmont Height, you feel me?
the
We
support for
represent.
him
Yes.
is crazy.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's out of this world.
Yeah, look at
And
them awards up
I
there.
tell you, he made the Hornets was jumping for 2 straight years. The Hornets was jumping. It was crazy.
Well, Dell, appreciate you. We're going to take a quick break after this. We got Sport of the Week. It's the Flex Zone. Dell still hanging around. Appreciate him again. It's the Flex Zone. We'll be right back.